Well, I picked myself up some solar cells, untabbed, so I have to yet put some tabbing wire on there. These are 6" by 6", and they are a half a volt a piece, and 8 amps I believe it was. So on the back side here, you can see those 3 marks. Well, tabbing wire goes on those 3 marks and 3 lines, and the same on this side here. Tabbing wire goes all the way along that line and on all 3 of these lines, and then they get joined together, either seriesed or paralleled, depending on the size of a panel a person's going to want. In my case, it's going to be a unique panel. It's only going to actually produce 5 volts. It may sound strange, but that's what I need. I need a large panel that's going to create 5 volts. So in this container here, there is 105 cells, and I will be using 100 of them. So the fellow that sold them to me sent me off 5 extra cells, just in case some break, I suppose. Not really sure why he sent the extras, but he did, and I appreciate that greatly, because more than likely I'm going to break a couple of them putting this solar panel together. So when I get the rest of the bits, pieces, and parts, I'll make a video. It's going to be a large panel. I believe it's going to be, my rough calculations, it's going to be about 5 foot by 5 foot. And the output will be 5 volts, and I believe right around 80 or 90 amps. But I could be wrong on my math here a little bit, so I'm going to have to wait and see what happens. But according to my calculations, I think I'm pretty accurate, but I could be wrong. So don't quote me on that figure. Interesting thing is I've never actually seen one of these outside of a solar panel itself. Very, very thin, very delicate, extremely brittle. And from what I understand, to put the solar tabs on these needs to go on a flat surface, like a chunk of glass or a chunk of steel, and heating them up with a soldering iron and soldering that tab needs to be done in a slow manner, or else these things here can curl due to the heat, and in that curling they may break. So putting the tabs on them, I've never done it before. I will be experiencing it here shortly once I get my tabbing wire and my flux pens and my silver solder. I'll make a video as I'm doing some of the tabbing on these cells, just to let everybody know what I think of it and how it's working out on my end of experience with it. $1 a piece these cost. Well, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you have not, and thank you very much for those that already have.